From glittering gold to divine artifacts, mythical treasures have fascinated humanity for centuries. But these aren't your average treasure chest finds. These are items so legendary that wars have been fought, lives lost, and kingdoms ruined in the pursuit of them. Today, we're diving into the top 5 hidden treasures in mythology. Let's see if you have what it takes to find them. Our first treasure comes straight from Greek mythology, the golden apples of the Hesperides. These weren't just any apples. They were gifts of immortality. Guarded in a lush garden by the Hesperides, the daughters of Night and a fierce, 100-headed dragon named Ladon, these apples weren't easy to snag. One of the most famous stories involving the apples comes from Hercules' 12 labors. For his 11th labor, Hercules was tasked with stealing these precious fruits. Rather than fighting the dragon directly for once, he used his wits. Hercules convinced Atlas, the Titan holding up the sky, to fetch the apples for him. In return, Hercules held up the sky temporarily, a feat that only the strongest of demigods could pull off. The golden apples symbolize immortality and the unattainable. Their story is a reminder that even the greatest treasures require more than just brute strength to obtain. Sometimes a little cleverness goes a long way. Next, we venture into the world of Norse and Germanic mythology with the Nibelung hoard, a treasure trove so cursed it could rival Pandora's box. The hoard, a collection of gold, jewels, and a magical ring, was guarded by a dragon named Fafnir. But this treasure wasn't just shiny, it carried a deadly curse. The most famous tale involving the Nibelung hoard comes from the Volsunga saga and the Nibelungenlied. Sigurd, a legendary hero, killed Fafnir and claimed the treasure. However, the hoard's curse brought nothing but tragedy. Betrayal, greed, and death followed anyone who laid their hands on it. The Nibelung hoard isn't just a symbol of wealth, it's a warning about the dangers of unchecked greed. If you're thinking about hunting it down, maybe reconsider unless you're okay with a side of doom. Now, we journey to South America, where the legend of El Dorado, literally the Golden One, sparked centuries of exploration and conquest. Originally, El Dorado wasn't a city but a king, who was said to cover himself in gold dust during rituals before diving into a sacred lake. Over time, the story morphed into a mythical city made entirely of gold, hidden deep in the jungle. Spanish conquistadors like Francisco Orellana and Sir Walter Raleigh famously searched for El Dorado, but none ever found it. The city's legend became a symbol of greed, ambition, and the lengths humans will go to for wealth. Today, El Dorado remains a mystery. Was it a real place, or just a metaphor for unattainable dreams? Either way, the story reminds us that sometimes the treasure isn't in the destination, it's in the adventure. In Chinese mythology, few treasures are as enchanting as the Pearl of the Dragon King. This luminous pearl was said to hold immense power, including the ability to control water, summon rain, and grant wishes. But as you might guess, obtaining it wasn't easy. The pearl was guarded by the Dragon King, a powerful deity ruling over the seas. Legends tell of brave warriors and cunning thieves who tried to steal the pearl, often with tragic results. One famous story involves a young boy named Ye. With determination and cleverness, Ye outwitted the Dragon King and escaped with the pearl. However, he later returned it, realizing that its power came with dangerous consequences. The Pearl of the Dragon King isn't just about wealth. It represents wisdom, balance, and the idea that not all treasures are meant to be owned. Sometimes the real value lies in knowing when to let go. Finally, we arrive at one of the most mysterious and revered treasures in history, the Ark of the Covenant. According to the Bible, the Ark was a sacred chest built by the Israelites under God's command. It housed the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments and was said to possess incredible divine power. The Ark wasn't just a religious artifact, it was also a weapon of immense power. In the book of Joshua, the Ark is carried into battle, causing the walls of Jericho to collapse. But the Ark wasn't to be trifled with. Touching it without permission, or even looking inside, could result in death, as famously dramatized in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Ark's current whereabouts remain one of history's greatest mysteries. Some believe it's hidden in Ethiopia, while others think it's lost forever. Whether it's a myth or a real artifact, the Ark of the Covenant remains a symbol of divine authority and human faith. Which treasure fascinates you the most? And would you dare to hunt for it? Let us know. If you enjoyed this journey into the myths of hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Mythstorian channel for more legendary tales. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.